Hello.
All right, don't panic. Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, out on another walk on a very windy day, and I'm hoping there's not too much wind buffering the microphone. Today, I'm with the lovely Claire Leach. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
We are out walking on the Tye at Seaford. No, New Haven.
Saltdean.
Saltdean.
This is the Saltdean side, and if you went down to the other side, it would be Telscombe Cliffs.
Ah, right, okay. I don't know this area. This is in East Sussex. It's down by the coast, clearly. And Claire said to me, Richard, when are you going to come over our neck of the woods and do a lovely walk? And I said, well, whenever you like. So here we are. So
Yes.
What's the object of the walk today, Claire?
Well, I want to go to show you the tumuli, or whatever it's called, I can't remember, and a dew pond up here, and then walk over to Telscombe Village. And
Telscombe Village is what I think you said to me is very unspoilt, traditional, downland village.
Yes, it is. It's very unspoilt, and it's got a lovely church as well in it, and it's got a stud farm.
Oh, stud farm. That sounds interesting.
And you can there's sheep up here as well that they let out from the farm, which is in Telscombe Village. So.
Brilliant. Well, I look forward to that. At the moment we're just walking uphill, and the view we have back there is of the coast in the far distance.
Yeah, that's Telscombe Cliffs that way, and Saltdean's just there. So East Saltdean. East Saltdean is like Lewes District Council, and the other side of Saltdean is Brighton.
Oh right,
Council.
so it has two different councils looking after it. And which is the better side to be on?
I really don't know. I think Brighton side might be worse.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen.
Lewes District Council is much better.
Right, let's climb up the hill and see what we see. Claire, you've paused me. You've paused me here, not to take in the great view that looks down onto the coast on Saltdean.
Yes, Saltdean.
And New Haven over that side.
Haven that way.
But you've actually stopped me to have a look at a tumuli, or tumuli, or tomuli. Tomb. Yes, exactly, one of those. What's it called?
Pedlersburg Barrow, or tumuli.
Pedlersburg, and it's the sole barrow here on this little.
I think there's more around that way,
right,
into Saltdean. But
okay.
That's the only one on the Tye.
So what do we know? It's probably what, Bronze Age.
Yes.
That sort of thing.
And it would have been all covered with chalk.
Yes, it would have been. I mean, it now
and much bigger.
When you look at it, it's a bump of grass with an old pallet that's been left on it, probably by some Pedlersburg man.
Probably named after the guy that discovered it.
Yeah.
I guess.
But it makes you. I don't know this area at all, as I said before. So presumably at some point there was a community, a Bronze Age community, and a great point to be, because you could see out on the coast if anyone was coming to raid or anything like that, because it's not too far from France. And of course you've got the port of New Haven, which was an inlet then, wasn't it? So it wasn't called New Haven back in the Bronze Age, but no doubt that's as a port it was a place to bring your ships in.
Yes, yeah.
And if that was big on the landscape and white, maybe it was even used as navigation point.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, anyway, it's there, and it's interesting. You're going to take me to a dew pond now, are you?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. Which way are we going?
Excited about that.
Oh, good. Claire.
Hello.
You've got your goggle eyes on. We are here at the pond, at the Telscombe Dew Pond. And here it is behind us. It's a fascinating little dew pond, which of course traditionally dew ponds were there for the cattle or sheep to
Yeah.
be able to get some water high up on the
Getting
downs.
blown off me.
You're getting blown away.
Getting blown away.
Don't get blown away. However, this one has been fenced off so that we've seen some ewes in the field here on the Tye, which we should just say a Tye is an area of common land, isn't it? Tye.
Yeah, Tye.
Tye. But this one's all fenced off, so no animals can actually get in. But I gather that's because they're places of special interest to get
wildlife and attract dragonflies and various insects.
Yes.
But the Adonis blue, apparently butterfly, they want to encourage them to come to here.
Not much would be flying around in wind like this. I can tell you, it'd be blown away. What's curious to me is there's a stile here which seems to indicate that you can climb over it. Adjacent to it is a sign that says "Please keep out." Okay, they've got wildlife pond, no dogs. So that's what it is, isn't it? It's a wildlife pond.
Yes.
So
there might be newts in there.
Oh, some of those crested newts.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
Whatever.
You know, that stop building. I think grey crested. Are they grey crested or black crested or whatever? They stop people building things, so they should be placed everywhere, especially where new builds on the downs are concerned.
Well, they wanted to build on this Telscombe Tye.
Did they?
But
when are we talking? The 30s or something?
No,
or recently?
It was recent.
Blimey.
But it's been quashed.
Yeah, good. I don't think anybody should be allowed. I think the downs have been invaded enough with all these modern estates.
They're going to build extra houses in Peacehaven.
Are they?
Extra houses, which will mean more traffic.
More traffic, more people, more amenities, more schools, more everything.
Yes. It would be awful, the traffic getting into Newhaven and coming into Brighton as well.
Well, we are now going to set off and look at a much more traditional, tiny little village, which is almost cut off. You were telling me there's only one road in and one road out.
Yeah.
And that is Telscombe itself.
Telscombe.
Sorry, I keep putting an extra E in there. Telscombe. And that is which
Telscombe
direction
Village.
From here?
It's that way.
It's that way. Right. Onwards, Macduff. Okay. We've come off the windy downs.
Yeah, thank God.
Off the Tye, and now we're coming down into the village of Telscombe.
Yeah.
I got that right?
Yes.
It takes a while for me to get. Sometimes I don't know why I get a name wrong.
You'll probably say it wrong.
I'll say it wrong again. Yeah, don't worry about that. Anyway, here we are coming down this little lane, and actually just in front of us, if I turn the camera around here, you'll see the church beyond us, which looks a lovely downland church, flint and rubble with...
it's called St Lawrence's.
Is it St Lawrence's?
Yes.
With a tiled roof and a nice bell tower. Shall we? What's the plan? Where are we going first?
Shall
we have a quick look at the church?
Look in the church.
Have a quick look in it. Have a quick shufty, shall we?
Let's see if it's open.
It's a very lovely looking village, isn't it? So far, so good. And it's locked. Do you know, Claire?
Yeah.
We've not seen a single soul since we've walked into the village, have we?
No,
not a single soul.
Deserted.
It is deserted, but it's not a deserted village. People do live here. There's vans.
There's a very small amount of people.
A car coming.
Oh, there's a car.
Here we go. Actually, somebody here. I'd take that back. We have seen someone, only in a car. We're standing here by this club.
Yeah.
Is that right? It's the village club, as in like a village hall, I suppose, in a way.
Yes.
Yeah. There's another
Community
car.
hall.
A community hall. Do you think we can go in and have a quick gander at it? Because there's what looks like a well just over there. Doesn't look very welcoming.
No.
So maybe
it looks too. It's all shut up.
It says up there that it's the gift of Ambrose Gorham. Now, Ambrose Gorham, you were going to tell me some information about him, weren't you?
Yeah, I've only got a little bit of information.
Well, a little is better than none.
His horse in 1902 won the Grand National.
He owned the stud, did he?
He lived in Telscombe Village.
Right.
And he set up the Ambrose Gorham fund.
Oh, okay.
Trust fund.
As on the back of his winning.
So
wow.
And he wanted to share it with all of the villagers to like do up places and
to like give the hall and look after, you know, like a benefactor to the village. Yeah, I've got you.
And he did that all the way up to his death. And then Charles Neville, who actually was famous for building Peacehaven, he took over.
Oh right, so make sure that
he's now dead as well. So
what these benefactors keep snuffing it.
But I think that Ambrose Gorham would be so pleased with how the village has kept its like tradition. Quiet. There's no new builds here. No new builds.
No.
Nothing.
No.
So
Whereas the Peacehaven place.
Peacehaven is
full of new builds.
Well, it's
from the 30s.
Yes, it's from the 20s.
Oh, the 20s. Yeah. We're just having a sneaky peek over at Telscombe Manor, which is the house beyond here, with what looks like a little tower or spiral staircase or something in there. Who knows? You said that the children used to come and play in their grounds.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it happens now.
I'm sure that they don't allow anything like that now.
There used to be more of a community spirit.
I've had a lovely time, Claire, looking at Telscombe Village, looking at the tumuli and at the local dew pond, as well as the stud farm and everything else. It's been great.
I wish that the
church had been open.
Yeah, the church had been open.
But thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, become a patron, all of the usual things. And I'll see you on another one. Thank you, Claire. It's been great.
Thank you very much, Richard.
No, it's quite all right. Right, you know the way home, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Because I'm lost somewhere around here. Oh, I think I go back into the stud farm.